And so, as I indicated this morning, we are having an extremely exciting conversation. And why, you might ask, is because we have the crew from Lambo Credit Union here with us this morning. And we are chatting as they celebrate 79. And that means the 79th annual general meeting and a lot more. Good morning this morning. I have in studio with me Mr. Keegan Dinu. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning, Ms.
As
Felix.
well as Miss Nikki-Ann Inns Kent.
Good morning.
Good morning, good morning. And so, Keegan, currently you are one of the members of the committee.
Yes, the credit committee, correct.
Credit committee, and you are one of the business analysts. Nikki-Ann.
I am.
Excellent. Yes. And so when we talk about what you're doing to celebrate 79 is a big number. So you're having your 79th annual general meeting and you are having a number of other specials that surround 79. Tell us about all that's happening at the Lambo Credit Union.
So, as you rightfully said, Lambo Credit Union is celebrating 79 years. We started in August 28, 1946. So this year, it would be 79 years of continued service to the people of Tobago. We have a loan special of $79,000 that you can access for anything that you require, for travel, for housing repairs, for vehicle repairs, for anything that you deem fit. And it comes at a very reasonable interest rate at that. This year, our AGM would be at the Shore Park Complex. It starts at 4:15 registration, and it officially begins at 5 p.m. And I'm encouraging everyone, all members, to be there and ensure that you have your voices heard, because this is the environment for you to know about the finances of the credit union, for you to know about the achievements, for you to know about what the credit union has been doing for the past year. Indeed, it is no small feat to be around for 79 years. That is a lot longer than any of us have been here. I think it's probably twice our age or even more than that. And to see a credit union that would have started from giving their first loan of $25 back in 1946 to now, this year, giving over $30 million in loans, it shows a significant growth. It shows a significant investment into the people of Tobago. And it shows that Lambo Credit Union continues to hold true to its motto, always here for you.
All right. And can you tell us about how the credit union is performing currently and some of the benefits that the current members are, having?
Well, Lambo is performing great, in my opinion. All right. Some of the benefits is that we have shares, your savings accounts, loans, as Mr. Dinoon rightly said, as we have that $79,000 special going on. We also have insurances that we offer. For example, the family indemnity plan that is there to cover you in a time when you lose a loved one. All right. I can go a little further. Most recently in June, as of the 1st of June, those premiums went up, but they are so small, right, for a large benefit. All right. So it starts from a figure of $63.40 all the way up to $634, all right? And the benefit begins at $10,000 to a max of $100,000.
Right. And, the thing that everybody's excited about when they hear about the credit union is, what is the payout like? What, what are my returns? So what are the rates currently?
The rates you have on the loans at the moment, we have like 1% on your reducing balance to as low as 0.75%. All right. The payouts with regards to the family indemnity plan is as 10,000, 20,000, all the way up 30,000, 40, 65 to 100,000. So that depends on which plan you can afford. All right. And once you decide on that, then you will know. Now, mind you, this plan doesn't only cover you. It covers to a max of 9 persons of your immediate family. Immediately being your spouse, your children, your parents. All right. They most recently, it used to be 6 persons, but with the increase, they gave us an ability to cover 3 additional children. So now you can cover that child, that godchild that you are seeing about all these years. You can now have that opportunity to cover that child.
Right. And Keegan, in your introduction, you stated that, 79 years has been a long time for the development of the credit union. Tell us a bit about, some of the updates that the credit union has been doing in order to stay up with the time that we're in.
That's an excellent question. So what we have been doing recently is doing a survey with our membership to see how we have been serving them and see how we can serve them better. And that survey has recently concluded, and a number of things are going to be implemented from that survey. You would see recently we are a bit more in a bit more communication with our members in terms of via text message, via emails. We are also ensuring that members get their portfolio before the AGM. So if you realize, the virtual copy of the booklet would have gone out a long time ago prior to the AGM, which is next week Tuesday, just to ensure that members have the opportunity to browse through so that they can ask the amount of questions that they want to ask and get the responses that they want. What is most important, Shenell, is Lambo Credit Union this year is going to be paying a dividend of 4%. And that is a very, very good dividend at this time in this harsh economic crisis that we are going through. And so for a credit union to be around for 79 years and continuously growing its membership to over 6,000, because I think the last time I was here, our membership was a little over 5,000. And this time I'm here, it has grown past 6,000. So it shows a continued growth in the credit union. It shows that people are understanding the benefit of joining a credit union. And so I would encourage any young person to ensure that you invest your money into the credit union, have a nice share portfolio, because the dividends are quite handsome, and so that you could use that to travel, to invest, to do whatever you need to do as a young person. You could even use it as a collateral for future loans as well.
Excellent. And, I see that you have that $75,000 loan.
79.
Sorry, $79,000 loan, whether it be for back to school or whatever your current expenses might be. Talk to us a bit about that particular promotion.
So that $79,000 loan is in celebration of our upcoming 79th anniversary. And you have to access that loan between now and the 31st of August. To access that loan, you could either be a new member or an existing member. So new members have the same opportunity to access the $79,000 loan. You can come to the credit union at any time, take our membership form, sign up, and then access the loan facility. We are encouraging, especially young people, old people, in between, young at heart, come to the credit union, access the facilities, because literally we are here for you to service any needs that you have, to fulfill any dreams that you may have, to ensure that we can be your partner in creating the memories and the lifestyle that you want to have as a citizen of Tobago.
Right. And even as we talk about, staying up to date with the times and meeting the people where they are, how are you meeting the different demographics, specifically the youth demographic? How are you, structuring some of your plans to include them and to appeal to them?
So quite recently, we would have launched our PAL loan. That is our Professional Academic Advancement Loan, because we recognize that young people are passionate about advancing their education. And currently, GATE will only cover your first degree. So we would have offered this loan up to $120,000 that would cover your master's, that would cover any certificate program that you may want to do, that would cover your doctorate if you want to apply to do your doctorate as well. And this comes at a significantly reduced interest rate in comparison to the other loans that we offer. So we are ensuring that we not only meet the overall needs of the membership, but the specific needs, especially of those new members who are passionate about investing in their education. Additionally, we have made a conscious effort to ensure that we remain relevant on social media. So we have our Instagram page, we have our website, we have our Facebook page, where we know young people would visit very regularly, and that is where most of them get that information. Interestingly enough, we recognize that Tobago Updates and also Radio Tambourine has a very far-reaching as well. And so that is why you would see us here very regularly, ensuring that we use all the mediums available to us to reach the membership, to reach the citizens, so that everyone can access the opportunities that are available at the credit union for them.
Right, and Nikian, tell us about some of the community-based initiatives that the credit union has engaged in.
Okay, so we have our Vida Moses Wellington SCA Awards, which is to take place very soon. So for our members, our children who are members of the credit union, we give them that little encouragement, that little push into the new step into secondary life. So we are asking parents to please come out, register the children, and let them be awarded for their hard work.
Right, so tell us a bit about how that foundation functions and how it helps to boost the community a little bit.
Well, it's an encouragement to the children. You know, when you're growing up, you have your
And
little
as an
piggy
encouragement,
bank.
is it a financial encouragement?
Yes, it is a
Right.
financial encouragement. So what we do, we award them with little stationaries and stuff, but our top student, whoever that may be, they get a bursary for the next 5 years once they keep the academics up.
Okay,
So
and what does that look like? How much is it? Are you at liberty to
I'm not at
disclose?
liberty to divulge.
Okay, all right.
Just
I
to,
mean,
just to add to what she had to say in terms of what we do socially,
right.
we have also made a significant investment in the Lambo FC football club in the community. We have also made an investment into verse speaking, competition that we usually hold every year. And next year we intend to expand that to spoken word as well. So we continue to make a significant investment, not only in education, but in also the social programs and so forth. Last year we would have embarked on a program where we recognize all our old members. The foundation members would have contributed to the credit union. We went around and honored and sat another conversation with them. And we hope to continue that this year as well. So we are ensuring that we meet our social responsibility as a credit union. We also donate a lot. A number of groups write to us for sponsorship, and we also ensure that we support them where we can as a credit union.
Excellent. And so remind us about the AGM and the time and the location for that.
So our AGM this year is next week, Tuesday, the 22nd. It starts at 5 p.m. Registration opens at 4:15 p.m. The AGM may last between 2 to 3 hours. Ensure that you are there. Are you a member of the credit union, Ms. Felix?
I am not actually.
All right, nice. Before I leave here, I'd ensure that you have a form.
All right.
Because you need to be a part of this movement to ensure that you...
I think I once inquired about having an account, and they told me I had to get an appointment in order to open an account. I just found that the process was a bit lengthy.
Well, that has since changed. You no longer have to get an appointment to have an account. You just sign up the form, you drop it in, and we would call you and organize the rest. So, as I said, we have listened to the members, and that has been one of the cries in terms of the process to open an account. And thus far, that has been streamlined. And now it's a lot easier to open an account. It's a lot easier to become a member. And so now that I'm giving you that information, I look forward to seeing your application come across the desk by next week, Wednesday. By the time we able to sit on.
I mean, well, you are talking about some really attractive benefits when we talk about the type of dividends that are being distributed and the interest rates. I mean, it's quite encouraging.
Wonderful.
We're going to take a quick break right here, and we'll be back as we discuss more about what's happening as the Lambo Credit Union celebrates 79 years. See you soon.
New dawn and nasty passion starter.